Hey, how's it going today? I am so glad that you're back. I'm happy to see you today. We are in, if you couldn't tell, we're in Newcrest. What are we doing in Newcrest? We're not building anything in Newcrest. But we kind of are. This is a little bit of a little new mini series that I'm starting just to kind of freshen things up a little bit. So I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, so don't ask. But I will meet you in build mode in just a bit. Here we are. We have a shell. Now I've made this shell very strategically. I'm not going to show you some of it because there's like objects over here that I've already pulled out. We're going to be making Kicker's Pizzeria, as you can see. So I got really inspired by that new kit that came out, like the party kit. I don't know what they're called. What is it? Party Essentials kit. And I was like, I want to make a roller rink. But then like we only have that thing that's inside. And I was like, or outside. And then I was like, why can't I take it inside? And then I was like, it's kind of weird because it's just one thing. So I was like, let's make a pizza place that's like an arcade and a roller rink and a party place. Kind of reminiscent of what I was used to when I was growing up in the 90s as a kid. We had like a roller rink here and it was just like the place. It was the place that you went in middle school to get all the gossip, to find out who has a crush on who, to get your heart broken, to break a heart or two. It was our club, basically. They had the hottest tunes. They had pizza and chips and games, and you could like win things for kids, I guess, with like arcade games. I don't know, like for your crush or something. You could hang out with your bestie. It was a lot. You could even like change your friend group. Like it was a lot. So we're going to be channeling that today in this pizzeria. So the lot type that I've got is, of course, restaurant. We've got all the requirements saved too because I've already pulled them out. And this is a chef's kitchen because it's gonna have some good pizza. Okay, it's not just crap. And it's also a party place because, like I said, I wanted to be able to have kids' birthday parties here, teenage hangouts, whatever it is that you want. And I've already got the outfits picked out. So we're doing these for waiters and the hosts and these for the chefs. And this is the menu that I've chosen. So, we got the Thai iced tea. That sounds good to me. A couple of appetizers, nothing too fancy. And pizza, the basics. And then ice cream for dessert. So, yep, we are ready to go. Now, the way that I've got this set up, I want to make this part into like a little parking lot. It's a huge lot. So I'll show you what it looks like inside, kind of like the layout of it. We have a giant roller rink with a disco ball. Now, I've put a bunch of lights in here, but ultimately this place is going to be dark, black light aesthetic. And so pretty much the way I want to have it is when you walk in, this will be the front door area here. You will have like a little place where it's the host station. But I mean, in the real world, it would probably be like you can go rent your skates, you can go cash in tickets for prizes and things like that. And that will also lead to our kitchen, which will be over here. And we'll have two different restrooms. They'll be both gender neutral restrooms, but I just wanted it to be kind of bigger because I wanted it to have enough space for those big stalls, the stall restrooms, which I never get to use in public restrooms. So we're going to have one on this side and one on this side. And in the middle, we're going to have this little like separate party room that you can have like your kids' birthday parties in or whatever you want to do. And on this platform, we will have like some TV set up, places to eat, like little tables and stuff like that. up on this platform, one step up, I'm going to have lockers, a place to sit down and put your shoes and your belongings and stuff like that. And this will all be partitioned off by some kind of fencing as well. And then I've got the roller rink already put in because I needed to measure size. Now, I'm going to have to play test this because I know that the Sims can skate in this, but I'll have to see as far as parameters are concerned. But we're just going to assume this is fine. And I've also put this beautiful disco ball. I've turned the lights off, or I've dimmed them all the way down on this because it's pretty bright otherwise. And hopefully we'll just have the lights from like the ambient lights around, and we'll also have this disco ball. So it should look really cool. And then over here is going to be an arcade area. So let's go ahead. I want to kind of get started on the outside first, which I know, who is she doing the outside first? What? I never do the outside first. I've got these pillars and I feel like they are going to be kind of perfect for what I'm looking for. I kind of want this to be like a older, maybe it was kind of made in the 60s type of style building. So I don't know, just for me, I want it to look a little bit more, I guess, mid-century. And by doing that, I'm going to be putting in this brick, and I'm going to actually be using this corrugated metal, like in this color as well. And I'm thinking that's how I kind of want to do it, maybe. And then the rest I can do in the corrugated metal. Or maybe I'll do that vice versa. I'll do that here, and we'll do that in here. Yeah, I think that's how I'm wanting to do it, like that. And then what I actually might do is maybe pull this out slightly and have that more like that. But hold on, I don't want that whole thing to be out. So let me see something just on this part here. And just take it here and maybe just move this. Or I can have two. So maybe I'll do that here and here. And then I'll just put these. Yeah, I think that's how I want to do that. I think that will be fine. And then I'll find some kind of roof trim. Yeah, that I think will do fine. And oops, what are we doing? What was that? Let's just put this all the way around here. Whoops, I missed some in the back. Let's get that. Well, to put that on there, I have to like take away this because for some reason, when I put on another floor, maybe I could use a platform. Hey, let's try that. Maybe that will work. Yeah, okay, that'll work. We gotta make a workaround. Let's put you down. There you go. Basically, the way that this like trim / freeze thing works. Oh, it's still doing it. What the heck? Yeah, that's so strange. Okay, I have no idea, but I'm just gonna I'm gonna try something else. So there you go. That is that, and I'm gonna put like a little tiny bit of a half wall up here. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and do, I think, this one for the foundation. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do nicely. I mean, you know, I don't know. It just feels okay. Okay. And then I don't think there's going to be any windows in this place. So it's just going to be windowless wonder here. I want to put on some of this gravel. Yeah, like this. Well, let me see if I can turn. There we go. Just that gray gravel is fine. And I would like to maybe put some kind of like lights under this freeze or this trim. Let me turn it on to nighttime here. Okay, I had to like restart my game. It was so weird. Like it didn't want to do what it was supposed to do. I don't even know. So yeah, now we can do the lights. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get a bunch of these, and yeah, we're going to make it work. I need to actually be putting these up a little bit with the 9 key. And then I will also change. See, this is the kind of place I want to make this, like purple LED palace. Okay, yep. So it's looking a little bit something like that at night. You know, I mean, maybe I'll put a couple along here too, but nah, I'm not going to. I'm just going to do some other stuff with that later on. And let's go ahead and turn on the sun again because I would like to make a small parking lot over here. And I think I'm just going to have that actually just all the way across. Now that I can't have that like other thing I was wanting to do with the platforming because game, then I'm just going to go ahead and have that all the way across and just make like this part into like a small little parking lot. And let me get out a couple of vehicles. It's so weird too because like there is absolutely no way to get your car in here. You would have to like kaboom and like hit everything. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We're going to suspend belief because I really want this place to have a little parking lot. So we're doing it. I'm just going to put maybe a couple of cars and like leave a space or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll make this one into the accessible one. Why do I say it like that? The accessible one. Let's turn the grid on. And I'm going to get out some of my trusty fencing here. And it's the same thing that I'm using or that I used on my motel build. I'm just doing that. And then I kind of want to have this one blue. Is that the right blue? I mean, that's the only blue we have. And then we'll have that kind of like with some crisscross. I can't really crisscross applesauce that. Okay, so that's fine. We'll just do some lines going like that and like that. And that way we have enough room. And yeah, that should be good, I think. And then we'll do a little bit of some kind of pattern like, oh, look at that. There you go. Only for this kind of parking is allowed. Okay. So we've got that done. And I think in the debug there's like those, or maybe it's live edit, those like little bump things. I don't know what those things are called. So you don't run into the building like in front of parking places. Let me just find them and you'll know what I'm talking about. You guys, this took me way too long to find. My goodness. So these are from, it looks like, these are from Eco Lifestyle, and yeah, so that's what we're going to be putting here. These, I guess, they're like little barricade things so that you don't roll over into oblivion here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that. I also found this little drain that I wanted to put over someplace. I think I'll put that maybe like over here or something, maybe on the side, just because we do have a flat roof and maybe it would be kind of nice for the rain not to puddle up there and make the roof terrible. And I also pulled out this, which I found in debug as well. This just looks like it fits with this building. So we're putting that. And I also have these guys as well, these like little HVAC looking situations. So yeah. Oh, and I need to put another one of these guys over here as well. Yeah, let's make sure these are all even because they don't look even to me. Yeah, they're not. There we go. All right. So what I figured, oh, I need to put this back up. I had to put, everything would float when I put it over here. And so I had to put everything down temporarily. There we go. Yeah. So now I got to put my drain here. But I figured what I would do is I'm going to put like a little back side, like a little back door over here for the kitchen so that they can take out garbage and stuff. And what I think I'll do is put a little chain link fence or something around this area so it's kind of like staff only, and have the dumpster back here as well. So let's do that real quick. And I think I'll have that starting here all the way over to here. Yeah, I think I just want to have it on that corner because I also put a little power box thing over here too. Let's move that. And I'll get some of this. There you go. And we'll get a dumpster. I love these little assets. I think they are the best. And I love the weird little extra woohoo spots. So I guess your teens and adults, if they work here, I don't know, they could come back here. I will have to put a door so that they can actually get to the dumpster and all of that, or like take the trash, whatever. I think that's a funny idea. Like, oh, our kids, we're having a forbidden romance and our kids are in there playing skee ball. I wish there was skee ball in this game, but there's not. Is that the right swatch? It has to be. Yeah, it's the right one. Just looks kind of weird. And we're having our secret romance over here in the dumpster. I'm going to put the drain over here. This makes more sense than it being over here where this door is going to be. And let's find my trusty door. Here we go. Make sure that that is usable. That should be fine. Just a little bit of a usable step down there, and they should be able to get to that. And yeah, I like that. And I think I'd like to put a little light out here too, like some kind of safety light. I think I have one in mind. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, this floodlight here I want to use. I'm going to put that like actually over here and over. I want to put it over here, but I don't think they can use that if I do. Let me see. Yeah, they can. I don't know why I was thinking some reason that they couldn't use the dumpster or something. Yeah, they can. They totally can. Okay. So that is that done. I might put a little extra accoutrement of like garbage and things in a bit, but that is that. And now I would like to maybe put something in this little planter. I think that'd be super cute, and maybe like a bench or two as well. And oh, before I forget, let's go ahead and have that match up as well there. Or should I put something a little bit nicer? Ooh, a little bit of maybe like that, or that. I'm thinking that maybe. I think that's fine. I like the little cracks in it, and I like that it has the squares. So yeah, I think that will be good, and it's kind of like a nice departure from just like this concrete slab that we've got out here. And now we're really going to be putting in some plants this time instead of just saying we were going to and then going on to something else. Let me see what we're thinking about here. Okay, I think maybe this guy, I've kind of pulled him up with the 9 key, and that to set it off. Yeah, I think we'll do that. That looks very like mallish to me. I'm happy. I know this is not a mall, but it's like same feeling, you know? All right, so I think that's good as far as that's concerned. Now I do have this big sign pulled out, and I would like to put that here someplace. So I'm thinking maybe, let me see how that's looking on the inside. Yeah, no, we're not doing that like that. I want to hide this as much as possible, but it's got like that going on. So I tell you what, let me put this here for now, and I'm going to put the front door on, and because I figured that would be the best front door that we've got. Maybe I will put, I was gonna say I'll put some windows on the side, but I don't really want to. I think I want that to be the only light in. I mean, it's basically like a kid's nightclub, so maybe I'll do this and kind of hide it with that. That doesn't look, I don't like that. That's not the vibe. The choices have been made. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually putting out this little table that It's like a little debug table, so it actually can't be used, but I'm going to be using it for like, if like the employees want to come back here and smoke or something like that, or have a little outdoor time away from the pizza stank. I have never worked in a pizza place. No, it's kind of a lie. The place I have worked technically had like pizza, but it wasn't a pizza place. It was like a Fazoli's, which is like the American equivalent of an Italian. Well, it's like American Italian fast food. So yeah, technically they had that on the menu, but it wasn't like a pizza place. And yeah, it gets a little stank. Like after a while, you do get sick of that like garlic butter smell. And it's not because it's actually the garlic butter. It's like it's specific to that restaurant, so it's not the greatest thing. But yeah, maybe you want to come out here and have a little fresh air. And then I'm putting these around here just for a little bit of privacy. So, it looks a little bit nicer too. And like I said, the chairs and the little table can't be used. So it's just decoration. So even if there is real employees, they can't technically come out here. I just don't want the actual Sims to come out here, because they will. They will come out here and eat pizza. I know the Sims. They will come out here by this dank dumpster and eat the pizza. They will. If they're going to go woohoo in it, they will eat near it. So, I'm also putting in some trash. I figure that maybe they come down here, just kind of whip that around if it's really busy. And then at the end of the night, they'll just zoom it right into there. So, there you go. And out here, I'm putting this bench. This is actually from Get Famous. I thought it was originally from the City Living pack, but it is Get Famous. And it really makes sense because they have like a lot of these fake trailer posters, which is really cool. But I chose the energy drink / soda because it's like where a lot of kids hang out, and maybe they're trying to advertise sugary drinks to children. And I'm putting in these benches, these stone benches, and that way you'll have a place to sit outside when you're getting stood up by your date or when you're waiting for your friends. And I also have this little community board situation now. To me, I know this is like supposed to be, this is from City Living, this little sign thing. And I think they originally go into like apartment buildings so that your Sims can go and post on here and like take a note. And I don't know, but I hope they can't use it for that. If they can, it's fine. But the reason I wanted it is because it kind of looks like it's some kind of event board. Maybe that this place is kind of posted outside so that whenever you come up, you can see what their hours are, what events are going on, and so on and so forth. Oh, and that's another thing. I added some LEDs to the top here to kind of make it pop. So there you go. I've added this little sign, and this is from For Rent. Oh, everything's purple in here because I didn't want to make everything purple on the outside by hand, so I'll have to fix that inside. But I have this little sign, little sandwich board, and I couldn't find this in the regular catalog of stuff, so I searched for sign and this came up, and it has some really good swatches. Maybe I just didn't see it in the normal catalog, but it's pretty cute, and I especially love the tiger. Look at his face. Oh, but we're not using that. We're using this one because it kind of fits the bill of what the inside is going to be like. Black Light City. I mean, it's not really black lights. It's just like, Let's go ahead and change this before I forget. There we go. And, in here too. I'll just do that on my own time. I'm not going to worry about it that much. But yeah. I think that is it for today. I'm pretty happy with this. This is coming out how I wanted it to. I actually do think the pillars are nice. If you couldn't tell, I bumped this sign up a little bit so that this like shoop thing wasn't in the building as much. And yeah, you can still see the black bars, but don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's fine. Just don't look at it. And look, you can't even see. What black bars? What? Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'm having a fun time. I feel like this is going to be a cute and fun project. And I don't know, something about that new kit just really kind of like hit that, like, oh, I really want to make this. I've made similar things in this game before, from my own games and stuff, but I never made it for my channel. So it's really fun. It's like a new take on it for me. So please leave me a like and a comment. It helps me out a lot. I am a very small channel, growing steadily by the day. Thank you guys so much. If you have subscribed, if you have not, please do, because we have a lot of fun here. And sometimes I will pop up stuff like this for you guys, you know, just as a little surprise, just a little inspiration. And so I think what we're going to be doing with this is just going to be like a little mini series. And then this is going to be interspersed with our normal stuff. So next week we will be having another part of this. But this week, I am not going to be doing the Woodard house. This is taking the slot for the Woodard house. We'll have the Woodard house next week. So tomorrow, we will be finishing up the Hendricks little tiny home desert cottage house. So look forward to that. And you guys are liking that, it seems like. And then next week, we'll have a normal Stardew. We'll have the Kearns cleanup party. And we'll have the Woodard house and this as well. So I hope you have a good rest of your day. Make good choices, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.